is Cynthia and I'm here to show you how to make a Dominican cake right in your house from scratch. This cake will feed approximately 8 people and it's going to take about 8 minutes. You're going to have to gather all your ingredients first, and you will need flour, sugar, orange juice, eggs, vanilla extract, you're going to need butter, you're going to need margarine, and you're going to need orange and lime peel, as well as baking powder. I'm not quite sure if I said that already. You are going to need 1 stick of butter, 1 stick of margarine, you're going to need 3 eggs, you're going to need a tablespoon of lemon and orange peel mixed in together. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. You're going to need 1 cup of orange juice, 1 cup and 1/8 cup of sugar. You're going to need 2 cups of flour, and what I do is I mix my flour with the baking powder. So what I do is you need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So for each cup, I swift in together the baking powder. So I swift in 1 cup of flour with 1 teaspoon of baking powder, swift them together, and then add the other cup of flour and swift them together. So now that we have all ingredients together, all we have to do is mix. When it comes to baking, you want to do the creaming step first, which is to mix. Is in your mixing bowl, you're going to grab your sugar, you're going to grab your butter. Also, you're going to need a hand mixer if you don't have one. Now I'm opening my margarine. We're going to basically just mix in the sugar with the margarine, the butter. So basically what you want to do is beat this until it reaches a creamy consistency. So right now, I'm done mixing in the butter, the margarine, and the sugar. So you're going to mix it for about 4 minutes until it's a light yellow, fluffy consistency. It should look something like this. You can go ahead and add 1 egg and then mix that in together. Now that we have done that, we can add 1 more egg. The last egg. And I'm going to go ahead and mix that in. Once you accomplish that, what you can do is you can go ahead and preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. What I'm going to continue to do now is I'm going to add half of my vanilla extract and proceed to mix. Adding the rest. At this point, I'm going to add the orange peels, orange and lime peels. And this beater sounds pretty loud, but I'm actually putting it on the lowest setting. You want to beat it at the lowest setting at this point. You don't want to splatter everything everywhere. Add 1/4 of the cup of orange juice and 1/4 of the flour. And what we're going to do is mix slowly. What you will want to do is keep doing it little by little. Doesn't really matter, just make sure that you get an equal amount. And basically, before you start doing this recipe, I suggest that you just gather all your ingredients, measure them out, so all you have to do at the end is just mix everything together, step by step, of course. Okay, So now that we're finished with our cake batter, you should have achieved a nice fluffy even yellow batter. What a cake batter is supposed to look like. Soft, smooth. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my baking dish and I'm going to take approximately about a tablespoon of margarine and just grease my pan. And you just put in a little bit of saran wrap and then proceed to grease it. And all we have to do now is just pour the batter and bake for about 45 minutes. So here's the cake. 30 minutes into the baking time, just stick in a knife, a thin knife, and if it comes out clean, your cake is ready. We're back. Our cake is nice and ready. And as you see, it's nice golden brown. So what we're going to do is we're going to now take it outside of the pan. What you want to do is take a knife and outline the cake so it can be easy to remove. Place this over the pan nicely and carefully. Flip it upside down. So now that we took our cake out, this is what happens a lot with Dominican cakes because it contains a lot of fat. It tends to burn a little bit. So what you want to do is gently scrape it off. I will post the recipe onto the end of the video. If you have any questions, you can feel free to ask.